Hey, how's it going everyone? This is Kay, and the 1.1 update is almost upon us, so Silverwolf will be in the first phase, and then Lo Chao will be in the second. I'm 100% going to try to pull for both of them. Hopefully the gacha gods bless my pulls. I'm willing to spend money, because my ultimate goal for this game is to collect all characters, which is going to be quite the hassle. It's gonna really hurt my wallet. But first and foremost, my Trailblaze level is around 57, so reaching that 60, and I get to increase my equilibrium level, and that's when I'll start farming for relics. My relics are trash, utter trash right now, but a lot of players actually are over Trailblaze level 60, which is amazing. In terms of do I spend resources farming, I only spend the 50 shards a day. That's about it. Sometimes I spend 75. Of course, I use my fuel. My fuel as well. But I'm saving those just to farm for everything once Silverwolf comes out. I'm also pre-farming for her. But let's first and foremost talk about the characters I have, since I'm sure that's what most of you are interested in. So as of right now, in terms of the standard banner characters, I have 3, right? So Welt, he's actually one of my favorite characters, right? A middle-aged man who likes to go on an adventure. He's pretty cool, and I like his ult. His ult is pretty cool. So, Welt, I've been using him. He's one of my main, in terms of the standard banners, standard 5 stars that is. Yanqing, I use him here and there. Of course, I use Zila a lot more, but when there's an ice weakness enemy, Yanqing's the character to use. I also have his, well, I'm gonna go over the light cones, but I do have his signature, one from the standard banner. But recently, I pulled Bronya, which is amazing. So, because I got Bronya, I think I'm gonna go for Jabhard, most likely. I'm still debating, but as you can see, I have 190 pulls so far, so 110 more to go before I make my selection. Hopefully, I can get Jabhard before that, because I really do want Bailu, but then I'm not sure. I do like Himiko because she's the waifu. So, damn, I wish I could get them all right away. But going back to my characters, yeah, the standards are Welt, Bronya, and Yanqing. So far, my Bronya is not fully built out yet. Her traces is still, it's a work in progress, right? Farming is a hassle. Now for the, let me go back. The limited banner characters, since there's only 2 so far from the 1.0 banners. Zilla, got her, and Jing Yuan, one of my best characters for farming, right? Because he's AoE, very amazing. Light Cone is free to play, it's okay. I'm thinking about choosing, or not choosing, or I'm tempted to pull for his signature Light Cone because it's a great. Sorry for the notification, guys. But his Light Cone is very strong for erudition characters, but I gotta save. Now, I keep going back. That's all my 5 stars. Of course, you know, the Trailblazers or your main character. I chose the guy, or the male Trailblazer. I know a lot of people chose the female one. But in terms of healer, Natasha, right? 4-star characters, I believe I have everyone so far. I have to double check archives, but I'm too lazy to go to the my ship right now. But my main 4 stars would be, of course, Natasha. You need a healer. Asta is still a build in progress, but she's my speed unit. Her, Welt, and Zila, phenomenal. And then, of course, baby Bronya, but I need a healer, so. But it's just the speed build, and then with Welt being able to delay enemies' turn, amazing. And Tingyun, the best 4-star, at least for now, because of her supportive capabilities. Servo was my main erudition character until I pull Jing. She's still decent, especially for Memory of Chaos or the Memory Trials where you have to split teams. And that's about it. My next character or 4-star I'm planning to build after Silverwolf, right? I'm just preparing for her. I do want to try to build Arlen. He looks pretty cool, but we'll see. Or I may just go for a full quantum build, right? Zila, Silverwolf, and Ching K. I forgot how to pronounce her name for a second. So that's all my characters so far, relatively simple. In terms of build, my most built out is Zila. No, she's not even that built. I think as well, right? And not even. Work in progress, all these character. But, no, not Jing. I'm missing his, No, maybe Jing's my best so far. 778. His basic attack, you rarely use it, so you don't have to waste resources on that. But Zila, gotta work on her. And then Bronya's not even that great as well. I'm just working on her skill and alt. I'm not skill, talent and alt. So that's all the characters. Now, for relics, it's let me go to my inventory. It's awful. It's all over the place. But the thing is, don't waste time farming for relics just yet. Focus on traces and leveling up your characters. But here, yeah, this is all my relics. Haven't really been farming whatsoever because it's a huge asshole. The spheres especially, you have to go through the Herda's quest thing. I forgot what's it called. What was it called? Herda's simulated universe. There we go. I lost my train of thought. So many terminology in this game, but I don't have matching artifact. Oh man, Genshin terminology now. Matching relics, right? Some are imaginary. I salvage them and trade them for the head and arm pieces because most likely, you know, they have one main stat, HP and attack. But trying to trade 5-star or salvage them to trade in for, you know, body or feet pieces, it's hard because you may get the wrong stats. But relics, nothing's really matching right now. Obviously, I want a 4-piece quantum for Zila, you know, for Jing, 4-piece lightning. But right now, I just gotta focus on traces, leveling up my light cones, and my character's level, because there's a lot more that needs to be leveled, like Asta and Tingyun. But going to the light cones, the only 5-star light cone I pulled from the standard banner was ooh, crap, I forgot his name. Yanqing. Oh gosh, so many names. Yanqing, right? So I got his signature. Very great for crit builds. Zila are the destruction and the hunt. These two 5-stars you get from the simulated universe. So not too bad whatsoever. I especially like this for crit rate builds, as Zila does prioritize crit rate, and of course once you kill enemies, the increase in damage helps. Arlen, like I said, I kind of want to build him, but I don't know how to really build him out yet. I'm not even sure if this is the best for him yet. And the rest are just 4 stars. Oh, the battle pass, I chose the harmony one because this has great effect even though it's randomized, right? Increased attack, increased crit damage, or energy regeneration rates. All 3 amazing abilities. Great for Bronya, great for Tingyun, great for any harmony buffer support characters, right? 100% would recommend this, especially when you could get the hunt 5-star from the simulated universe, so you don't really need the... Oh, that's pulls. You don't really need the hunt 4-star, right? I mean, if you want to grab this, by all means, but I feel like there are better options, and the harmony one is, to me, the best option you can choose. So especially when you're going to use support in general within this game. This, and I believe the abundance. Was it abundance? Oh no, not the abundance. There was another one that I thought was pretty good as well, but I'll look at that a bit later. But there you have it, folks. A quick breakdown on my account. Not too much to talk about. Light cones, relics. It's a work in progress. Most character or most team. Oh yeah, what's my teams? This is just my farming, right? I use this just to grind for not relics because it's a bit more challenging, but essential materials, EXP, and credits, right? But my lightning, I just have Zila there. I need to switch her out, but my lightning team, probably switch her out for Bronya, just so Jing can move more often to build up his, not Electro Lord, his Lightning Lord. Yes, Lightning Lord. And this is just some random stuff where I just use a support just to obtain the assignment for the day. But yeah, in terms of builds, Still a work in progress, like I mentioned multiple times, but I feel like Welt is possibly going to be the best for me. His delay is just so goddamn good, and Zilla, of course, those two combined. Skip enemy's turn, she moved multiple times, and then Branya. Ooh, great teams, great teams. Now, I already mentioned in terms of the standard character banner that I'm going for, most likely it will be Japart. Hopefully I can get him. If I do get him, I want Himiko or Bailu. One of those two. But then I need to see how good Locha is, because if he's a sufficient healer, then I may skip out on Bailu. And as you can see, I have a lot of... I shouldn't say a lot, it's going to go down. A good amount of shards. Oh yes, the shop. Speaking of the shop, I would recommend saving your Starlights, right? I have 448. Like I said, like I mentioned before, I spent money. I think I bought the most expensive pack, the $100 pack. So far, I haven't bought anything else. And I've been pretty lucky on other pulls. I think Jing, I got him like 40 pulls. Zilla, I didn't lose a 50-50 and got him and Yanqing in around 74, 75 pulls. Welt was my beginner standard character that you get when you do 50 pulls in. And I actually got a second copy of Welt. So he's at E1, surprisingly, when I lost the 50-50 for Jing's banner. So I pulled a second copy of Welt within 30 pulls of Jing's banner, and then right afterwards I got Jing. So again, very, very lucky. Oh yes, I was talking about the store. I would recommend just saving onto the Starlights because you can trade. This is what's amazing for me, right? I wish Genshin had this because you get to trade in for a light cone, right? And that's very helpful. And these light cones, I would recommend it over, it depends, right? Over the special passes, because the light cones, now this is hoping you don't pull extra copy through spooks or the standard banner, wherever the case may be, but light cones in general can be used for all characters within that path, so it's very amazing. I'm planning to save enough to pull for the Nihility one, because again, well, it's one of my favorite characters. He's pretty cool, right? And I gotta read Kafka's skill set, but I believe this is also pretty decent on her as well. And I don't really need Hunt anymore because I have the Simulator Universe one, the boat, and I already got a copy of this. So it's either this or the Harmony one, because this is amazing for Branya. And I don't intend to ever really spend Starlights on the passes unless I get all of the light cones for each path. So that's my plan in general. And I'm not going to spend it on the 4-star. You're going to get a lot of copies of them. Unless I don't have them, then it's a maybe. And hopefully I could get enough Starlight to get or choose my light cone relatively soon. But there you have it. My account before the 1.1 updates. Comment down below to let me know, how are you enjoying Honkai Star Rail so far? For me, it's amazing. I like it a lot. It's been a bit stale. There hasn't been much going on. As you know, the most recent, I guess, tournament event was very short. Aside from that, there's really no grinding, aside from the auto battle for experience and materials. But in terms of event grinding, I'm curious how they're gonna tackle this. Will it be like FGO, where it's just gonna be continuous grinding over and over for a specific node, or yeah, I'm curious to what the future holds. But comment down below to let me know how you're enjoying this game and what your progression is in this game so far. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to my channel for future Star Rail videos. I of course will be posting my polls for Silver Wolf. Good luck on your polls, everyone. Until next time.